Byron is one of my longer term cases that I bailed out through the bail project, and I love Byron and his dog Blade. Here it is Sunday afternoon, and I'm certainly not working, but Byron needed a jump start and some help with gas, so I came out to help.
I'm retired Marine, transgender, living here in Spokane, Washington, pretty much homeless, living in my motorhome behind me. My dad was a Marine, my mom was a nurse. He moved all over the place, so we followed. We lived to Northern Ireland when I was very young. The violence was just overwhelming. I saw my first dead body before I was 6 years old, and I saw a person die in my mom's arms before I was 7. At first I didn't think it really had much impact on me, but now I do know that it was a tremendous impact on me. Me getting in a lot of trouble. I have petit mal seizures, and then me being homeless and living on the street, my cell phone periodically gets taken from me. That some people steal it, you fall asleep in the wrong place or something like that. So I was missing a lot of court dates, so I would have warrants for my arrest for minor things, traffic violations and things like that. They kept me for like 8 days. I couldn't bail out on a $1,500 bond. My dog was taken to scraps. I almost lost her. She's my service dog because of my seizures. The county public defender said, well, why aren't you with the bail project? And she was the one that contacted Sabrina. They got together and they called Scraps and told him, don't adopt this guy's dog out because he's going to flip out if he loses his dog. Bailed me out of jail, and they arrested me without my shoes, and she went out and got me a pair of shoes.
It worked. About 2/3 of our clients are dealing with some sort of housing insecurity. 70% of our clients identify as either having a history of or a current issue with substance use. Around half of our clients identify as having some sort of mental health issue.
Being homeless on the streets of Spokane without a motorhome, tent camping, you're getting hassled by the police everywhere. Where were you supposed to sleep? What, at night we just supposed to keep shuffling around and walk? You get a ticket. I mean, you don't go to court, you go to jail. You're limited in your transportation, so you're buying a lot of your stuff from convenience stores and things like that, which are much more expensive than going down and buying at Costco or Walmart, Being homeless is some of the hardest work in the world. Trying to just get food, knowing where all the shelters are, where you can go to the food bank, and it's hard work. You're constantly on the move. You don't have the luxury of saying, oh, gee, I can put my belongings over here and walk away and they'll be safe, because somebody's going to come by and say, oh, well, gee, look what I found, and suddenly your stuff's gone. And if it's like December and it's snowy or cold, your sleeping bags and blankets go bye-bye, you could die. There's no need to jail people just because they're homeless. I want to take my dog, I want to go visit the rest of the United States, see what I was protecting for those years, and see the national parks, introduce my dog to the ocean. I'm living the beginnings of my future right now.